not. And you just don't know until you know. Now, these more obvious inversions of the Christ paths are not the only places that we find the enemy lurking. And it's not the only places that his mimicry and copycats and mirror images exist. And often, just like the girl in Acts 16, we may not recognize it right away because it looks, it acts, and it speaks like God. And oftentimes in the churches, we can find things that are dressed as Christ but are not. Especially these days with things like Christian yoga or prophetic painting, or where they give prophetic messages based off little pieces of art. And even the way Christianity and Catholicism is practiced through the lens of certain cultures. So after God pulled me out of everything and brought me back to a Bible-based Christian church, I really thought that my walk with these evil twins and counterfeits was over. And I very quickly began to realize that this stuff is more often than not also very much alive in the church and the things involving the church, and many things that the churches themselves are entangled with. When I came to the church that I'm in now, one of the first people I saw there was a woman that I had seen around a few times during my time in the facet of Hawaiian spiritualism. So we had run into each other a few times here and there, different classes and whatnot. And I was very surprised to see her at the church, actually. But she informed me that she had this side ministry that the church wasn't really a part of, but that they were aware of this side ministry. So there were people and members of this church, along with members and people from other churches, that were heavily entangled in this woman's ministry, which in turn entangled the churches that all these different members